Hi, I'm Neil Cannon, the author of The Vitality Secret. If you're between the age of 40 and 55, and if you suffer from any of these conditions, eczema, asthma, psoriasis, Crohn's disease, IBS, food and animal allergies, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, or if you're carrying around a few extra pounds that you'd really not be carrying around, I've got a really important message for you. I've got an even more important message for you. If you are on any medications for these, or if you're being threatened to take any of these medications for these, or for high cholesterol as well, I've got a super important message for you. So you're probably wondering who I am. Why should you give up any more of your time right now to listen to me? So I've written this book called The Vitality Secret, and I was inspired to write this book because of someone very close to me, my father, who was actually suffered a stroke a few years ago, and coming from a nutrition and fitness background, I wanted to actually understand why he had this stroke. I was convinced that his stroke didn't have to happen, and I decided to research thoroughly this condition which he was diagnosed with many years ago, known as chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is really just your immune system response to what it perceives as an attack on it. Now, what we're led to believe is conditions like eczema and asthma and psoriasis and Crohn's disease are all things we have to deal with. We don't when we understand that they're inflammatory diseases. I realized that the condition of eczema I had suffered for my entire life is actually an inflammatory disease. It's a disease. I didn't like knowing that. This condition my father suffered from, which led from inflammation to chronic inflammation to high blood pressure and then a stroke, I also found out was an absolute textbook sequence of events, and it did not have to happen had his doctor offered him the right nutritional advice or any nutritional advice. Sadly, doctors are not trained in nutrition. You probably know this. We often go to this doctor with this expectation to be given some kind of drug to hide the symptom of something or hide some kind of pain. They are not trained in nutrition. It's not me trying to be a conspiracy theorist here or disrespect doctors. I don't want to do that at all. They go into the profession for an incredible reason, learning how to make people's lives better and save lives, and for an incredible reason. Sadly, they are not trained in nutrition. They receive a matter of hours in single figures during their whole degree. I actually have quite a few doctor friends myself, and I've actually understood their curriculum over in the UK and the US. And it's really quite sad that they are not trained in nutrition, and there's a reason for this, which I'm not going to go into now, but there's a solid, categoric reason why doctors are not trained in nutrition. So this obviously ignited some kind of passion in me. I realized that my father did not have to suffer this stroke, and I realized that the sequence of events that led to him having a stroke was completely and utterly textbook. And I don't want that to happen to you. All the conditions I mentioned at the beginning of this video are all conditions which can be completely managed or healed. I don't want to say cured. I've got to be very careful with the word cured. Every single pharmaceutical medication comes with side effects. Every single one of them, bar none. They are all a toxin in your body. Simply put, your body cannot be in balance if you have pharmaceutical drugs in you or if you regularly take them. We are not told this. We are told to we are kind of conditioned. I've got to be really careful not to alienate people here, but we have been conditioned really not to take control of our own health. We've been conditioned to kind of give away our power to heal our body by giving that power away to the likes of doctors, and we just think, put them in charge of our health, rather than we going, hang on, have I created this? What can I do to heal my body? We have been conditioned not to think that way. And one of my missions in life is to empower people to take their health into their own hands, because I honestly believe that's the only answer to get into a real true state of vitality. Not just be healthy, but to be actually vital. We often think we're healthy if we don't have a disease. And we are not encouraged to take blood tests, for example. And the only way you can really manage your health properly is by taking regular blood tests. There's one blood test, for example, called C-reactive protein. This is an indication of the inflammatory markers in your body. No one's ever told to take that. It's one of the first things to do, and realize if you have something like eczema or asthma or psoriasis, that's like an indication, that's a communication from your body saying, hey, what you're currently doing isn't working, change, or it might actually get worse and develop into something really serious down the road. Likewise, if we take blood tests, that's the only way we can actually measure our health, and we're not encouraged to do this. One thing I do with my coaching clients is to get everyone to take blood tests right at the beginning, and then again in 6 to 8 weeks, and you just see how fast your body changes when you change what you eat, how you move your body, and how you manage emotions. So I kind of touched on this just a second ago. Conditions like eczema and asthma, psoriasis, Crohn's disease, IBS, all of those conditions are conditions which I actually think can be considered a gift. It's kind of a weird way of looking at it, but I really believe this because it's your body's communication with you telling you that what you're currently doing is not working. It's not a message saying, go to the doctor and get a drug and hide the symptom of it. It's actually a communication saying, hey, what you're currently doing isn't working. Hey, Neil, what you're currently doing, or whatever your name is, what you're doing is not working. And if you don't change what you're doing now, it might actually develop into something more serious down the road. This is the big thing here. Almost every chronic disease starts with chronic inflammation. Simply put, diseases like cancer, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, so heart attacks and strokes, metabolic syndrome, all of those start with chronic inflammation. Knowing that all inflammation is your body's reaction to what it perceives as an attack on it, that by definition, we can then go, right, what's causing my body to attack itself? Or what is causing my immune system to react or be in a consistent state of reaction? When you understand that, you can then go, right, which foods are causing that? Foods, there's so much absolute garbage in our food supply which causes an inflammatory effect on the body. Once you understand this, you can take these out and then you can boost your immune system by just changing what you put in your body, and it's really quite straightforward. We are not conditioned this way, or we don't grow up thinking this way, and this is one of my biggest missions in life. Again, to empower people to take their health into their own hands, because once you know this, the way you can balance your body so fast. I have helped people reverse pre-diabetes, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, even reduce symptoms of Parkinson's disease and arthritis. Gone. 6 weeks. Arthritis in some of my clients is just gone. All it is changing what you put in your body, how you move your body, and how you manage your emotions. It's so simple once you know how, and once you accept full responsibility for your health. If what I'm saying is resonating with you, and you would like a little helping hand, and if you'd like to be coached, I'd like to have a conversation with you. I'm not going to tell you what I charge and what your investment will be until we talk on the phone. But I'd like to have a conversation with you for 20 minutes, and we can see if we're a good fit. You can see if you resonate with me, what I have, the results I've had in other people. I can share with you below this video if you like. In fact, I probably will share below this video the results I've got for people. If what I'm saying resonates with you, if you understand that drugs are not the answer, this is just a very screwed up medical system that we have, our healthcare system. It's complete and absolute joke what the healthcare system is right now. If this resonates with you and you would like to actually take full control of your health, understand how your body reacts to certain things you eat and how you can strengthen it and strengthen your immune system. By the way, diseases like cancer cannot grow in a healthy immune system. Most of us are wandering around with suppressed immune systems without knowing it. We don't know it because we're not getting tested. We don't test ourselves for all the micronutrients and macronutrients and hormones and amino acids. We don't do this. We're not encouraged to do it. Again, some more blood tests I'd encourage you to do. But for the most part, we are wandering around with suppressed immune systems. A lot of people get ill all the time thinking they just caught some bug and it's some curse that you've just got ill again. Really, that's a sign that our immune system is suppressed. We are all in the Western world, for the most part, wandering around with suppressed immune systems because we are deficient in those micronutrients, those vitamins and minerals and enzymes that really charge your immune system. If you want to take a really basic approach to your health and really understand how cells work, you can look at what cells require to thrive. We are nothing but trillions of cells in our body. A very simplistic way of looking at this is what they require to thrive. Our cells require oxygen, they require hydration, they require nutrients, and they require the ability to eliminate waste. That's really a very simplistic thing and way of looking at our health. And I love this approach because it really it helps you take a step back and go, right, how can I feed these cells? How can I make the cells in my body thrive? And you look at what the nutrients are, you look at what the anti-nutrients are. You take out the anti-nutrients, you take out the toxins, you take out the poisons, and you just fuel your body, and you see how fast your health improves. You see how fast your energy just goes through the roof. You see how you're able to get into great shape and drop pounds of fat effortlessly, almost near effortlessly. One of my latest clients, Mark Rayworth, actually burnt about 30 pounds of fat in 6 weeks. His energy went through the roof, his arthritis gone like that. When I say like that, I'd say about after about 4 weeks. Not quite like that, but it's very, very quick in the grand scheme of things compared with how many years he had suffered from it for. Now, here's just one case study of one of my past clients, and I'd like to get the same kind of result for you. If you are ready to take full control of your health, full ownership of your body, not give your power away to other people who are not qualified to treat your body and heal your body from the inside out, hit the apply now button below, because I'd like to speak with you to see how I can support you and get into the best shape of your life so you can get rid of all these conditions. One of my biggest missions in life is to help people really get off medications, because every single drug comes with side effects. Every single drug is a toxin, every single drug attacks the liver. Get rid of those. There's no need for them for the most part, and that's one of my greatest missions. So hit the link below this video, hit the apply now button, and I look forward to speaking with you.